Well, here I am, another day of living on the streets in my van. The society just became too terrible for me to accept. Negligent bosses, asleep coworkers, dumb landlords, everybody trying to trick you. It just became nonsensical. It's absurd. So I quit my job and I now live in this van. Thankfully, I invested my earnings and had some high growth stocks, but I am by no means rich at all. That's why I'm in this van. But it's so clear to me that the Matrix is real. There's many of us that have perceived it from a very young age. I remember a year or two ago, my mom sent me this assignment that was from 5th grade, where I had said that I felt like I was in a prison. So yeah, they've been screwing us over for a long time, and it's just incredible. I've met people who said like, oh, I love school. Yeah, it was great. Like, that is just the definition of an NPC, bro. How do you just take orders all day from the lamest stuff? Society is trying to turn you into a computer to run the logic associated with it, and also do the, manual manipulation, right? We actually have like physical infrastructure and equipment we have to maintain, but it's literally turning you into a computer. And so many people are like validated by their job as if it means anything. So I will not leave this van until I find a way to escape the Matrix. They have wasted my entire life. I swear to God, the leaders that brought me up had no idea they were even trapped in a system. They had no idea that it even was bad. Like, they had no idea that it was unacceptable to live this way. And they did not prepare me at all. They did not care. They output slop. And that is just such a waste of life. And I can't stand for it. So I will not participate in the system any longer. I mean, I still do have to escape, but so I necessarily need to leverage parts of the system, but certainly not the traditional path, that's for sure. Yeah, my life in here is super minimal, but it is forcing me to get out of this scenario that I've put myself into. I'm pretty much hang out at 4 or 5 places. The grocery store parking lot, the laundromat where I am right now. I go to the gym, that's where I shower. At nights, I pull up on residential streets and sleep. Yeah, it should not be normal to work every day of the year. And by that, I mean, like, we should have summers off working too, right? And still get paid and still be sure that our job's going to be there when we get back. This society gives you no time to pursue hobbies or fulfilling things that may take many months to, progress to. I had the ability to already be done by now, to be retired young, but they took that away from me. They didn't make me skip grades. Like, I was 1 or 2 years accelerated in my math program, but that means nothing. Nobody thinks at all about anybody else. You are just here to fend for yourself. And when you're a kid, you have no idea how bad this system is. Like, no idea how hopeless it'll be when you're older. I was ready to lock in 2nd grade. I was reading math books. I was reading pre-calculus, trigonometry, geometry, algebra books. I was writing equations out, inputting my own values, just trying to recreate patterns that I saw, right? But I was ready to do advanced stuff young and pursue exciting things. But nobody gave me the opportunity. They made me do the most boring tasks in school, which wasted my life. My parents gave me absolutely no insight into how to succeed in this world. They're an absolute joke, and I do not talk to them anymore. It's unacceptable. What's incredible is the way they will shift the blame. So many people do that. If you talk to them about how it's their fault, they They can't objectively see the situation at all. It's an absolute embarrassment to consciousness itself. Like, people always argue for their own side. It is so disgusting. I will create every day on these streets until I get out. Even if I do escape, everybody else is going to be trapped. There's a few number of lifeboats out of this titanic crash of a society, and everyone's sprinting for their own safety. They're not paying attention to people around them who might need help. And at the end of the day, 95% of people are going to go down with the ship, and they're going to experience terrible, terrible things. And yeah, unless our leaders of the world get their shit together, it's hopeless. I sensed things were off when I was young. People were unnecessarily mean, but how could we have possibly foreseen that the evil people would rise to the top? How could we have foreseen that the evil people took control of the world and want more of their own to, supplant them? If you're watching this and you're young, just know there is a huge, huge economic battle and spiritual battle going on that you are probably not privy to, but it is nearly insurmountable. You are almost certainly not doing enough to combat that. You need to be sprinting towards at least $3 million to, never have to work again. If you don't have that 3 million and you're young, you better be figuring out exactly how to do that, and you better be taking action right now. Probably the biggest problem is that there's no such thing as a cosmic police force, and we're just a little island that, if evil people really wanted to, they could take control of and never have that control relinquished ever again, because nobody's watching us. We can't even see other life. 90 billion light years across, and we have no idea if there's life. There's no one to hold anybody accountable. There is such a lack of high quality people in this place. Most people are evil or lazy or just, not focused, not serious. It's okay. I have done stand-up comedy. I skew towards comedy because this place is a joke. But even their humor is just so childish. God, this place is truly fucked.